Good Tuesday evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Tennessee Prime, coming to you live from Gus's world-famous fried chicken on Sutherland Avenue. We got a packed house here tonight. I'm the big guy in the room, right? I got Jayson Swain, I got Cade and I got Jaquan Blakely here tonight. If you can't get out to Gus's tonight, be sure and check them out next time you're in town or whenever you're coming this way. It's the best fried chicken in Knoxville. It's not even close. If you're going to watch the ball games on Saturday or Sunday, or you need a catering deal done, they can take care of it all for you here at Gus's world-famous fried chicken. So be sure and check them out. We hope you'll come by and see us tonight. Guys, it is senior week. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Is it another week? Is it a...
I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Okay. I can hear you. You sound great, Cade, as
wonderful.
always.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
What does it mean to you? Is it another week? Do you try to make it another week, or is the reality of it it's not?
I mean, the reality of it is not another week, but just trying to make it another week so the reality doesn't really set in. But, yeah, I mean, this chapter of our lives are closing, so just trying to make the most of it.
How do you manage the week, Jaquan? How do you manage it?
You just really think about it and go, like you said, go about it as it's a normal week, you know what I'm saying? Just can't really think about it. You don't really think about the ending of it. You know, we're preparing right now, so just thinking about the preparation and what we got to do.
Is it one of those weeks where you get a lot of random text out of the blue from people you haven't heard from in a while? I mean, is it kind of one of those types of weeks, or is it really? Nah, it's pretty easy to keep it normal.
I think it's kind of one of those weeks. I've been getting multiple texts from people that I haven't heard from in a while. But, I mean, I just think about it as just a normal week going into a game, though.
Okay.
Definitely not one of those weeks for me. I haven't gotten any texts. I don't know. Maybe a few people feel like if we don't talk on the daily, I'm not approachable or something. But I haven't gotten any, senior day texts.
That's because you're offensive linemen. And offensive linemen are thought to be mean guys.
We're not mean guys. We're just big guys.
Yeah, big guys. But, I mean, people think you're mean. But you're just a big old teddy bear at the end of the day. And that's okay, man. You guys are seniors, and we talked a little bit about this before we got on. It's just really hard to flip the switch. And seniors have been doing this for decades and decades and decades, playing at Tennessee, and you run through the ball. I mean, you go through the ball walk, you run through the tee for the last time, and it's you by yourself, and you have that moment where you're with your brothers, and it's the last time that you run through the tee together at Neyland Stadium. Now, you do have the bowl game, and congratulations on getting to the bowl and getting bowl eligible last week, but you got to flip that switch. As soon as you run through the tee, as soon as the ball is kicked off, you have to flip the switch from hugging and thinking about it being over, and in my case, dropping tears with a couple of my guys, and then having to go out there and play against a team that is trying to knock your head off. So there's really no way for you guys to prepare for it. I mean, because y'all never been through it before. But you guys are a really fast first quarter team. You playing defense, you playing offense. Defensively, is Heupel talking about starting fast to you guys on defense? We see the points going on the board on offense, but defensively, kind of what's the message from Coach Banks and Heupel?
Just basically knowing our assignment, starting fast. In these past couple games, we've had a couple slip-ups here and there, and some games we didn't start as fast as we want to. So basically just starting fast, knowing your assignments and executing is the big message going around right now.
What's the confidence like for you guys, though? I mean, because you have started so fast, Cade. I mean, and obviously defensively you guys are seeing what the offense is doing. I mean, sometimes you hear about, you got to kind of feel each other out, feel the opponent out, figure out what they want to do. It seems like your guys' message is this is what we do, and good luck catching up to what we do. I mean, it's got to be a different confidence level with that kind of mentality, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think we know we're going to go out and score points, and we always believe in our game plan going into the game. Coaches do a really good job of putting us in a good position to score. So just really knowing that you're going to go out and score a lot of points, and why can't it be the first couple plays you go out and score? It doesn't have to be the third quarter when you go on a big run. It can be the beginning of the game, like we've showed a few times this year.
For you guys defensively, what's that feel like? Knowing the offense is being as explosive as they are.
Just you got to be ready. Our offense scores fast, So that means we get on the sideline and get the correction and get ready and get back up.
Is it more confidence for you guys because you know that this offense is hitting it out of the gate as fast as they are?
Yeah, and we basically bounce off each other. You know, the offense make a mistake, we go out, get a 3-and-out, offense back up. We know our offense is fast. We know we score fast, and we move the ball on people. So we just got to get ready, get our correction, and get ready to get back out there.
Has there been a time for you, Jay, during the season, during the game, where you've gotten a stop on defense, offense goes out, and they score like super, super fast? And the moment you sit down, the moment you get a cup of water, you go back out there and you're like, dang, man. I mean, you're happy that the team, that your boys scored, but you kind of like, oh, man, I got to go again. Has that happened at least once this season, or maybe more than once?
Oh, most definitely. It's definitely happened, but Coach Gardner does a great job.
It happened at Kentucky the first 6 plays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially.
I mean, y'all boys were out there for a minute.
Yes, a long time.
99
I wasn't
plays,
even
right?
sweating on the sideline.
Yes.
We were chilling.
Yeah, you didn't sweat at all that game, did you?
I didn't even break a sweat in the whole Kentucky
Must be
game.
nice.
The biggest sweat I broke was in our little warm-up and T-shirts.
Rub it in, Cade. Rub it into the Kentucky fans.
Yeah.
So you were saying Coach Gardner does what?
He basically just, you know, he helps. He's good with rotating. When situations like that happen, he knows that, you know, we get a little winded. So he's good with rotating and getting guys in and out, you know, based on what's going on with the offense.
Who has been the best football player that you have played against in your career at Tennessee? When you look back and you're like, man, I played in the SEC, the best of the best, and you think about guys that you played against, maybe in the league, maybe not in the league, who are some of those guys that you played against that you can say were the best?
Man, Bowden from Kentucky a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He was really
different.
that guy.
Yeah, he was
He was that guy. He was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, just, you know, some of the big-time quarterbacks, Kyle Trask, guys like that, you know, bigger guys that are hard to bring down but can kill you with their feet or their arm. So, I mean.
Cade?
For me, like physically played against.
Like played against, or, you know, just.
No, I mean like physically played against
Yeah.
as a D tackle. Derek Brown, definitely for me, top 5 pick. Like man was raw. Man was raw. As far as just like played against, like on the other team, definitely Joe Burrow.
Oh yeah.
Going crazy.
It was like watching like a video game player.
Yeah, it was wild, dude. Like man would roll out to the right and just throw it across the field, hit somebody in stride. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, Jaquan, you could probably named about 15 because you've been here. You've been here a minute. I mean, today Matthew Butler called you the last of the Mohicans. I think you're the only standing member of the class of 2016 that remains here. If I'm not mistaken, and I may have missed somebody, 5 strength coaches, 5 defensive line coaches, 4 head coaches.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
So what has it been? I mean, what's the journey been like? I mean, if you were talking to somebody, I may have miscounted. I don't know.
4 head coaches?
Well, you had an interim head coach, Brody.
Yeah.
4 head coaches.
I mean, Brady Hoke did throw somebody off the team, so
he
kind of
did.
counts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're talking to somebody who has no idea about you or Tennessee, and you say, "Hey, I'm a college football player, and this is what my college experience was like," how do you describe it?
Chaotic. You know, not knowing really what the next move is, not knowing who's going to be your next coach, you know, just, I mean, basically, it would have been harder if I didn't have the mindset that I just want to work, you know. If I was really caught up on all the shenanigans and the odds and ends of it, then it would have been very, very long.
Was there a moment where you were like, "I'm done. I've had enough of this"?
I wouldn't say there was a moment where I was saying I was done. I was really fed up with all the extra. I just wanted everything to go ahead and get settled, start practicing the training, you know, getting ready for the season.
When guys start to transfer, I don't want you to call out any names or anything, but when guys start to transfer, were you like, man, really you gonna leave, man? Like this?
It ain't even been hard yet.
Yeah, like come on, man, really? Like you gonna just bail like that? Did you have that feeling about some of the guys that left?
I did, but then I also thought about it as, you you know, everybody has their personal reason that they do things.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe I didn't know what their personal reason was. Maybe they didn't share that, but I'm pretty sure everybody did what they had to do for a reason. So
Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, you can go ahead and go. More playing time for me, baby.
So how has the chaos made you a better, not just a better player, but a better person? What's the life lesson you take from this journey that will make you better in whatever your next steps are in life?
basically just, you know, adapting to life. You know, in this world, you know, life's going to throw curveballs. I mean, it's just how you adapt to it. Life is chaotic, you know, so I feel like this just preparing me for my better life, or like what's going to come after this, just because like it's preparing me for changes, you know, sudden changes in jobs, things of that nature, you know. So, I mean, in the NFL, you know, you can get cut. You can be there one day and get cut the next day, you know, and then be on a whole nother team. So just that feeling of adapting and, you know, just getting used to your surroundings.
Jay,
sorry. No, go ahead.
Jay, what was the first encounter between you guys, the moment that, you know, Cade walked into the Tennessee football, you know, team meeting room for the first time? How was that like?
I think we hit it off the first time.
Yeah, we definitely started talking about fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely where it started at.
So you fish, huh?
Oh, most definitely.
So you have somebody that you can take hunting maybe, right?
Oh, yeah.
What about hunting? No?
Oh, yeah.
Hunting too?
Oh, yeah. All that.
Okay, all right. Have y'all been hunting together?
We've not.
No.
Oh, okay. I got some time here in a little bit. Between the last game and the bowl, maybe y'all can do that.
I doubt it. Sounds like practice every day.
Yeah, that's what it
You
sounds
got
like.
a couple days.
No.
You got a couple days.
By the way, do you still
Well, you got
y'all
some
still like morning practices? Because it was like 23 this morning.
Nah.
I've never liked morning practice.
I did in the summer. Now it's a little deep.
It's a little cold,
Yeah, just a little bit.
but it made last Saturday night warm, right? Because y'all were used
Absolutely
to
not.
it.
It was freezing.
It don't work that way.
Was there heaters on the sideline? No heaters?
Yes.
Yeah, they were.
Our benches are heated.
Yeah.
I was sitting there the whole time.
Oh, y'all doing that.
Wow.
Heated benches. Wow.
Don't act like you didn't get to wear sleeves.
I don't wear sleeves.
Well, you can't. You're a receiver. You can't wear sleeves.
No, I wasn't cold.
I wore two undershirts last game.
I saw you.
How did you see my two undershirts?
I saw the sleeves.
I wore two of them.
What about you? Are you a bulk up guy? When it gets cold, you gotta. I mean, you're from Southern Georgia, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you probably like heat and humidity.
I definitely do. But, nah, as long as my legs are warm, I'm all right. My arms can be cold all they want to.
Does it bother you?
See, I'm the opposite. Oh my God, I almost knocked that over. I'm the opposite.
What's your top, man?
I don't have a straw.
You gotta have a top. We gotta get you a straw. We gotta get you taken care of.
Swain's
With
got a computer.
with your name on it.
and a
usually have-
smiley face, right?
Yeah, you usually have your name on it. We gotta get that taken care of, okay? We'll get that during the
They going
break.
at you hard, brother.
No, we'll get that done during the break.
I tell you what, well,
right.
let's go ahead and get that done for him before he tears something up, right?
No. I'm
not in order.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I just want him to have his name on it because they usually have his name on it and make sure that, you know, they cheer for him when he comes in.
Yep.
We gotta make sure.
Yeah, we got to keep the energy.
Yeah,
keep
that's
the
right.
vibes good.
That's right. That's all I'm saying.
Vibes are off.
All right, well, when we come back after this break, we're going to talk about this season and why this season's been so much fun beyond playing and winning football games. That's coming up as you're listening to Tennessee Prime, coming to you live from Gus's world-famous fried chicken on Sutherland Avenue.
Hey, can you turn me up?
Bite into that crispy crust with just the right amount of spicy, and you're going to taste the tender, juicy, succulent chicken that is Gus's world-famous fried chicken. A timeless Southern tradition that started over 60 years ago in Mason, Tennessee with a secret family recipe. Gus's has stood the test of time and spread throughout the world. It's not just famous, it's world-famous fried chicken at Gus's. VolQuest.com has been the gold standard for Tennessee football coverage for over 20 years, led by an experienced staff with over 600 games covered amongst them.
Speed, and then some more speed.
VolQuest takes you behind the scenes with features on coaches and players. For only $9.95 per month, find out why VolQuest continues to set that standard.
Ever wonder what the best source of Tennessee and college football talk is? Tune in to the Swain event every morning from 7 to 10 a.m. You can listen on the Swain event app or catch the live stream on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook Live. If you can't listen in real time, it's all good. Just click on the podcast icon in the app and listen at your convenience. Get all the information on the Vols all year long with the Swain event. You will not find a better mix of Big Orange news and opinion anywhere else.
Fellas, when it's time to freshen up that wardrobe, there's only one play to make, and that's to go see my friends at Mark Nelson Denim in downtown Knoxville. Find the latest in small batch denim in the heart of Knoxville. Denim isn't all they do though. Mark Nelson also does custom suiting and blazers. Let your personal style shine with Mark Nelson. If you don't have time to go shopping for yourself but still want that fresh look, then sign up for the NN Society. Let the experts handle the shopping and get $300 worth of merchandise for just $150 every other month. That's 6 times per year to keep you looking styling every day. Let Mark Nelson Denim help you be the best you, because when you look good, you feel good. Go to marknelsondenim.com.
Welcome back to Tennessee Prime from Gus's World Famous Fried Chicken on Sutherland Avenue in Knoxville, Tennessee, with Cade Mays and with Jaquan Blakely and Jayson Swain. I'm Brent Hubbs. Glad to have you along with us. I forgot about this. We were talking about the break. You had another position, Coach, because you were a linebacker when you got here, right?
Yeah, I was a linebacker when I got here.
What did you weigh when you signed?
When I signed here, I think I was like 230.
Did you know that you weren't staying at linebacker long?
Nah.
You thought you were going to be a linebacker all the way?
Yeah. And then I ate myself down to put my hand in the dirt.
No one knows.
What conversation was that? What was that conversation like? Hey, we want you to come put your hand on the ground here.
Well, it was they kind of eased me into it by saying I was going to play in.
Like rush in on third down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he kind of just trickled his way on down to playing tackle.
Stay there, right?
Yeah.
So what do you weigh right now?
Right now I'm about 285.
Okay, so you put on 50 pounds since you've been here?
Oh, yeah.
Straight muscle.
Easy
50 pounds?
Easy 50 pounds.
All right, for both of you guys, but before we get into some other kind of personal stuff that you guys like to do and talk about some things off the field, in hearing the seniors talk, the ones that have visited with the media this week and everything, and all season long, regardless of wins, this year seems like it's been fun. Why? Why have you guys enjoyed this year? What's made this year fun beyond winning games?
My opinion is more relaxed. It's more of a family atmosphere. We're actually bonding as brothers now and not just as teammates. That speaks dividends, you know. When I know that I can call Cade, no matter if it's about football or life, you know, it makes things easier.
Is that a result of the leaders? Said, hey, we're going to do this, or what's caused this? What's caused it to be more than football?
You can't really make people like vibe with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just is what it is. Like, we just clicked, and as far as the O-line room, man, this year, like, this is the closest like position group I've ever been a part of. Yeah. Like I've been like the one last year was phenomenal too, but like this year it's just like the bond is different. Like, people walk into my apartment that are on the O-line, like, without even calling me, without even knocking, they'll just bust through my door, and like
same with the D-line.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, for people on the outside, why? Well, I mean, why is this year? Why is this year different than previous years? Why is the bond there? What created that?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
We not in meetings till 11:30 at night, so we got a little more free time.
Yeah.
We just kind of kick it with each other, you know.
You feel like you know your team better, know your teammates better than ever? In terms of who they are, not what kind of football player they are, but do you feel like you know guys better?
Room for sure.
Yeah, especially in the D-line room. Yeah.
Because we spend so much time like with our position groups, like it's hard for like someone in the O-line unless you like live together to get like really like in depth with knowing someone on like a really personal level, like on the D line. Because we're always with like the O line's always together, D line's always together. That's how it is with every position group. So I mean, like when you're on the field with those dudes, like you know the fibers that make them up. You know what I mean? Like you know what makes them tick. So it comes out on the field just like it does in life. Like we're tight. You know, I mean, I don't really know how to explain it or like why it happened this year. It's just
It is hard to explain.
It's just a brotherly bond. Like any one of those guys like could call me right now, like need anything. Like I drop whatever I'm doing and like do whatever for them. Like it's just like it's a family like bond. Like it's a brotherly bond, like real deal.
No, I understand.
Like I guess you just gotta live it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you have. So you've been on teams that were close, and you've been on teams that weren't very close. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Guys I've been on teams where guys thought about themselves more than team success, and trying to get to the league. I kind of understand. They saw Tennessee win, and a lot of guys go to the NFL, so they kind of start thinking about themselves, and you saw that. And then when we didn't have the success as a team, we vowed to put our self goals to the side and do it for the team, and realize that if we win, our own personal goals would kind of come with it as well. So once we kind of made that decision, we became super, super tight and spent a lot of time together, and exactly what you guys were explaining. Like, it's hard to know, like, all right, this is the moment it happened, and this is, we had a team meeting, and we said, all right, guys, we're going to start hanging out. It didn't happen that way. It just kind of happens.
Yeah, it just blossoms.
Yeah.
I mean, is it, for your case, I'm assuming you're talking about the 06 team compared to the 05 team, right?
Yeah.
The 05 team that was not a successful football team. Is this bond easier created when things have been hard because you lean on guys more?
No. I think it just happens.
It just happened?
Yeah.
Like when
just personality-wise, you guys just get along.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of fit. Like, everybody, you always, it's like a big group. It's like a big puzzle. Everybody just kind of fit in their own little spot.
Tell Blakely that Letterman jacket is fire.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. My jacket is also fire. Appreciate it.
Yours is fire, too.
Tough.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's straight, bro.
But it ain't better than that Letterman jacket, though. That's
I
the
don't
best
even have a Letterman jacket.
That's the best jacket in the building right there.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the best.
I like yours, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it is pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie.
See, this is
That's clean, too.
Peter Blake iceberg.
Yeah, that's clean, too. That's clean. But I like Blakely's, man. I got mine at the house. I don't wear mine, though, man.
I put this on because it was freezing outside this morning.
Oh, I should have worn mine today. I'm gonna wear mine next week.
Are Letterman jackets comfortable? Are we doing a show next week?
Yeah, man. Tomorrow, next week is the last week.
Yeah, let's go. We're not doing like a bowl site show.
We'll talk about it, Cade. We'll talk about it.
Request it, guys.
We'll see. We'll see, Cade. We'll see. We got to know what bowl we're going to, and then we'll see.
You guys have preferences on that stuff? You pay attention to it?
I want to go to Nashville.
Oh, he didn't even let you
I mean,
finish. Nashville. He wants to go to Nashville.
I want to go to Orlando.
You're for the Florida?
What's Orlando? Citrus?
Capital One, yeah.
Or is it where the Outback?
Outback Bowl's in Tampa.
That's in Tampa. That's
Capital
why I
One,
want
like
to go to
ESTG.
Yeah, Tampa was
I
fine.
want to go to Tampa. We went to Jacksonville last year. I want to go to Tampa this year.
Yeah, Tampa was fine.
I'm
It's
just not a
too
big
much
Florida
fun.
guy, man.
You don't like
Not
Florida?
Florida. Oh, you could definitely go to the Jaguars. It's happening. Or the Dolphins.
The Dolphins in South Beach.
Oh, it's happening.
I got some boys on the Dolphins, so I think cool.
That's how it happens. It happens like that all the time.
All right, so I want to get back to this fishing thing you got going on.
Yes.
Jay Blakely, because it's to my understanding, not only do you fish, but you got an Instagram page about fishing. Like this is your deal, right?
Yeah, this is my deal. My Instagram page, Bass Ambassador.
So what got you into fishing?
Get on here. Let me see what's up.
My granddad basically. I grew up fishing. I grew up in the country,
Right.
sticks. So it came a point in time where we don't even in my household right now. Back at home, we don't buy fish. If we want fish, we go and catch them. That's the fish that we eat. Is the fish that we catch.
So you got ponds? Did you do a lot of pond fishing? Was it lake fishing? What did you do?
Well, back at home it was mostly ponds, and then I started lake fishing and stuff when I got up here.
Hey, the ponds in South Georgia are so elite.
Hey,
They're so elite.
They're lovely.
Give me the fishing page again. I'm gonna look it up.
Bass Ambassador 48.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite kind of? I mean, you like the bass fish? Is that style of fishing, or what do you like to do?
Yeah, I love the bass fish.
Anyway,
Anyway, I love bass.
What's the biggest fish you caught?
5 pounds, 6 ounces.
Cade, you got one better than that?
He's a bass investor, man. I ain't gonna do it to him.
Nah, he definitely does. He definitely do.
Nah,
I'm not gonna crush his dreams.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
that was priceless.
My PB is 10.2.
Do what?
10.2, 10 pounds, 2 ounces.
Was that on a lake or pond?
It was in a pond in Georgia. But I've caught a 8-pounder out of Fort Loudon. Right 5 minutes away from here.
Really?
Yep.
So do you fish a lot? Have you been able to fish much up here, or is that just not even a possibility?
I did during training and whatnot. I was fishing pretty good. Then when season got in, I ain't go fishing at all. I ain't been fishing at all recently.
So what's your favorite time of year? Are you a spring fish guy? You like to fish in the spring?
Yeah, really.
Or just
whenever I can go out there.
Whenever you can go?
It calms my nerves. That's my getaway.
that's what I was about to ask you. Like,
That's my getaway. Like I could catch nothing. Just being out on the water and just casting just calms my nerves.
I mean, that was kind of your thing too, right, Cade?
Yeah,
Like just to get away.
So peaceful.
Just to get away from things.
For sure.
Like you're not worried about.
That's why I love hunting and fishing by myself. Like I love the serenity of just you and nature and nothing else going on.
So do you leave when you go fishing? You leave the phone in the truck?
No.
So you're still.
You might play a little music I don't
music.
know. Yeah, I mean you got to be able to take a picture. I mean you catch a 10-pounder, you got to be able to flick it up.
You got to be able to flick it up.
I've got some. I think I've still got some pretty good fish on my Twitter.
I'm checking you out over here, Blakely.
Yeah, I got some pretty good ones on there.
Yeah,
So your granddad, when you were little, you remember the first couple of times? I mean, were you really small when you went?
Oh yeah.
Did you always like it? I mean, was it the first time you went, or was it one of those? Once you caught a fish, you're like, all right, this is okay.
It was once you caught a fish. I never really liked going for real because back when I was going as a kid, we was using these cane poles, and it just sitting there watching the bobber just sit in the water. It was awful. But when it went under, that was the
Go
exciting
time.
part. Yeah. So I mean, I never really always enjoyed it, but as I got older, I realized that that's where I get a lot of my peace at, where I think just get away.
But now you're that guy with a bait caster throwing 18 times in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You don't just throw it out there and chill, right?
No, you got to work it. You got to wiggle your worm.
Yeah.
Pretty good one. Pretty chunk.
That's pretty good.
How long ago was that?
17. I don't really fish like that anymore, man. All my spots dried up around here.
So I got a quick story. So when I was young, my great uncle who raised me took me fishing, and went to the store, got the box, got all the bait ready to go. It's our first time.
Was this a Mickey Mouse ride, a Snoopy ride? What do we have going on there?
Probably. It probably was. I was super young, and I asked him. I was like, "Why didn't we fish more?" He told me the first time we went out there, he saw a water moccasin, and before we even cast the rod into the water, the string into the water, he packed up everything, and that was it. We didn't go back. That was it. So I've never really fished like that because of that incident.
So you never been back?
No, I went with my high school coach when I was in high school. He had a boat. He took me. I think he was recruiting me to play football. He was trying to get me to play football because I was a basketball guy. But I went fishing with him. He had a boat on Gunnersville, and it was amazing. I loved it. But I wish I would have grew up like you, going fishing and more consistently.
You live close to
I did.
Gunnersville?
Yeah, I'm from Huntsville.
That's one of the best fishing lakes in the world.
Oh, it's the best, man.
And then you're right down the road from Chickamauga.
Yeah. Crappie. I remember.
Eufaula. How far
yeah.
are you from Eufaula?
I don't know. I have to ask Waze. We have to ask Google, man. I don't really know.
So for you, and both of you, I mean, obviously there's some serenity in going fishing. But what else do you like to do? I mean, you can't fish year round, obviously. What is your other getaways from football?
Cod.
Yes.
Call
you play Vanguard yet?
No.
So you're a video game guy?
I'm not going to ruin it for you.
I wouldn't say I'm a video game guy, but yeah, I get on there and diddle-daddle every now and then.
That's another thing that makes us so close. The whole, a lot of the O-line, we play video games together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Sunday afternoon after you played, are you watching the NFL and just laying around? Or are you playing video games? What are you doing?
Both. I got NFL game playing on one TV, and I'm playing the game on the other. Glance up every now and then, see what the score is.
Do you guys feel like because you play football at a place like Tennessee that when you turn on the television and you have coaches telling you about, hey, don't do this, don't do that, don't be in this situation, don't be in that situation, and you see other players, other schools, getting in trouble, you kind of feel like it's best just to be at the house and be away from everybody?
100%.
Yeah.
I try not to put myself in a situation. Like I don't really leave the house. I go to football and go home.
Pretty much.
Video games is the best remedy, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Is that easier for both of you to do because you're older guys compared to when you were like freshmen? And you're
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Hey, I want to be on this.
Everybody's experienced it. Like you first get out of the house and like you're restless. Like you can't just sit in your room. Like you're restless.
Yeah.
You want to go. You want to run. It's your first little taste of freedom. So everybody's gonna experience it differently. But I feel like most people, like their first little taste of freedom, they want to run. They want to go a little crazy. But everybody grows out of that stage. Some people quicker than others.
Yeah, most definitely.
So you're just like, nah, I'm good.
Pretty much.
You can't hardly get me out of the house.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't go nowhere for real. I need to go to Walmart. I still need to go to Walmart. I've been procrastinating for like 5 days.
So you can get online and order all your stuff, pull up to the spot, pull up in the little pickup thing, and they'll bring it out to you.
It's just the point of getting there. Like,
Bro, I went to the
She's looking at him like, you ain't never in your life done a pickup order at Walmart.
100% have.
But I haven't seen a guy when they hit junior, senior that really go out and run the way they did when they were freshmen and actually be like good. Like I've seen some seniors that don't play still act like they were freshmen, but usually the guys that are contributors, the guys who are in leadership roles, they are homebodies by the time you are
tired, man.
junior, senior.
Like you tired, bro. You got that young body when you first get here, but it's like as the years go, your body get restless, and you realize how important like your rest is.
I wish you guys experienced the strip in the early 2000s. Hubs covered this team, so I'm sure he's wrote many stories about guys getting in trouble.
I was way too many places at 3 o'clock in the morning looking for people on the strip, so I don't want to go down those roads. I tell you what, we'll take a break and we'll come back. We'll go down a different road as these guys reflect a little bit more on what life's been like as a Vol and what's ahead for them as well. That's coming up on the other side of this break as you listen to Tennessee Prime from Gus's world famous fried chicken.
Bite into that crispy crust with just the right amount of spicy, and you're going to taste the tender, juicy, succulent chicken that is Gus's world-famous fried chicken. A timeless Southern tradition that started over 60 years ago in Mason, Tennessee with a secret family recipe. Gus's has stood the test of time and spread throughout the world. It's not just famous, it's world-famous fried chicken at Gus's. VolQuest.com has been the gold standard for Tennessee football coverage for over 20 years, led by an experienced staff with over 600 games covered amongst them.
Speed, and then some more speed.
VolQuest takes you behind the scenes with features on coaches and players. For only $9.95 per month, find out why VolQuest continues to set that standard.
Ever wonder what the best source of Tennessee and college football talk is? Tune in to the Swain event every morning from 7 to 10 a.m. You can listen on the Swain event app or catch the live stream on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook Live. If you can't listen in real time, it's all good. Just click on the podcast icon in the app and listen at your convenience. Get all the information on the Vols all year long with the Swain event. You will not find a better mix of Big Orange news and opinion anywhere else.
Fellas, when it's time to freshen up that wardrobe, there's only one play to make, and that's to go see my friends at Mark Nelson Denim in downtown Knoxville. Find the latest in small batch denim in the heart of Knoxville. Denim isn't all they do, though. Mark Nelson also does custom suiting and blazers. Let your personal style shine with Mark Nelson. If you don't have time to go shopping for yourself, but still want that fresh look, then sign up for the NN Society. Let the experts handle the shopping and get $300 worth of merchandise for just $150 every other month. That's 6 times per year to keep you looking styling every day. Let Mark Nelson Denim help you be the best you, because when you look good, you feel good. Go to marknelsondenim.com.
Back on Tennessee Prime at Gus's world famous fried chicken. Be sure and come and check them out here whenever you're in Knoxville, whenever you're around, to get the best fried chicken in the world. Jayson Swain showing off his Thanksgiving deal. This guy over here is talking about one of his favorite meals to eat. He likes to grill, likes to cook. One of his favorite meals is some raccoon.
Say what? What?
Raccoon.
No way.
Where you?
Yeah.
They selling this at the store in South Georgia? You gotta go catch it yourself.
You catch it yourself. You set the trap, you catch it, kill it, skin it, tear it up like pulled pork.
This is what you do on a regular basis, or this is like a one time?
Nah.
It's like a one time.
It's like a one-time deal, like special occasion type deal.
Special occasion?
Yeah, like Christmas, Thanksgiving type deal. Like those are really the only 2 times I've had it.
So we treating it like a prime rib or something? Like once in a lifetime, like once occasion?
Something like that.
South Georgia, baby.
Hey, I've got about 10 raccoons in front of my trail camera right now. I'll go kill them. I'll bring them to you.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about, and I know you guys don't want to get too super nostalgia here. You got a game to play, but what is give me a couple of your favorite memories to this point? Things that are going to, it can be on the field, off the field, things that 10 years from now, 15 years from now, you're going to tell your kids, you'll tell whoever about this moment, this highlight, this thing in my career.
Basically my whole career has been full of excitement, I guess you would say. Let's see, the Florida game, when we came back on Florida.
In 2016?
2016. The Georgia game. Sorry, Cade. The Georgia Hail Mary.
I was in high school.
The Hail Mary?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, I was like a junior in high school.
Please.
Talked to him all.
In 16.
You are truly the last Mohican.
Yeah.
This dude was in middle school when you signed.
Jeez Louise.
He's eating square pizza, man.
He said, sorry, Cade, like I came out in 2016.
Hey, I don't know why I thought you did.
You just
All right,
dated
so you got those. I mean, personally, where is the 2-point tackle at Kentucky? That's got to rank up there somewhere, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Is that your?
That was a very that was kind of like the spark of my career. I feel like that was really something that I needed, at that time.
Just for confidence?
Yeah, basically, just for a confidence booster. Before that play, it was like, all right, what is this game gonna come down to? And then go out and make that play, it just basically gave myself the confidence, I can really do this. Like, I can survive in this league for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Bowden fella, he was. Whew,
Yeah, he was the deal.
he was a problem.
Yeah, he was definitely a problem.
He's certainly the real deal. Cade, for you, as you think about, the completion of your college career, what's a couple of moments that'll always come up at a family gathering or when you sit down and talk to your son at some point in time about, boy, I remember back in my day, we did.
Man, just all the good people I've been around, all the good relationships I've had. Some of the best friends, best people I've ever met, have come from this sport, and just like all the places that it's taken me has been really cool. I would say the Kentucky game this year was, one of the funnest games I've had, as of all. Last year, when I finally got cleared going to play Mizzou, we ran for 300-something yards. That was awesome. The little TVA thing that lasted for a week. But nah, just the people, man. Just the memories that I've made with my friends and teammates. Like I said, just the best people that that you could have on your sideline, has come from this game.
Man, let me share something with you, Cade. I was hesitant to even bring this up during prime, but I'm going to do it anyways because it's on my heart. But I remember when you went to Georgia, and I was like, oh, man, I don't like this dude. And I hit up Amari. I was like, what's wrong with Cade, man? What's wrong with him, man? And I'll tell you what, man. Dude, you have become one of my favorite players on this football team. You know, doing this show with you. Last week was probably my favorite show because when camp came and sat on your lap, and I shared this with my people listening to my show, that was like the coolest moment because I saw the way your little brother looked at you like you were his hero.
For sure,
and
man.
you told him that you loved him, and he looked at you, and he told you that he loved you, and that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. That was the highlight of Tennessee Prime for me. And I know a lot of people watching and listening, they've enjoyed this because they've got a chance to learn more about you guys, like as people, not just as football players.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. It's been just really, really cool, like to learn that brother over here eating raccoons, like that's different. But I'm glad that I wouldn't have known that unless we doing this show. But yeah, man, Kay, I just wanted to let you know that, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I went from being disappointed in you going to Georgia to loving you, man.
Hey, man, it's all about perspective.
Exactly. Exactly. And I understand because I'm from Alabama and came here, so I get it. So
It's all about perspective.
Exactly. So I just want to let you know that, man.
I appreciate it.
Before you blow up, go to the league and forget about us.
Nah, never. Not that.
But one more ride in Neyland Stadium. It's got to have to be special for you guys. I know when we joke, you've been around a long time, but it still goes by really fast.
It does. Really, really fast.
And it still feels like you're moving in, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, it happens quick. And I know because of this show and because of the way you guys have interacted with fans and all the media stuff that you've done, the fan base feels like they know this team as well as any team in a long time. And I think that's one of the reasons why the fans love you guys and love this team the way they have. So appreciate your honesty. Appreciate you guys being as transparent about everything as you've been on this show and other interviews that you've done. And on behalf of everybody that pulls for the Vols, good luck on Saturday, and thanks for it. Thanks for everything.
Man, thank y'all, man. It's been an awesome 2 years. I've appreciated it. I've loved every minute here.
Yeah, but it ain't done. You got a bowl game to go. You got a game on Saturday. You got plenty more cold practices coming up. So we'll get it back to some fun, lighthearted stuff. But we do appreciate everything you guys have done. Congratulations on 6 years in all of the journey that you've made, and good luck on Saturday. That's going to do it for this edition of Tennessee Prime. Hope you've enjoyed tonight. We certainly enjoyed doing it, coming to you live from Gus's World Famous Fried Chicken. For Cade Mays, Jaquan Blakely, and Jayson Swain, I'm Brent Hubbs. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Num.